correctly included and votes for this election, and your representative makes a report to the tribunal, we see no reason why the entire cleansing exercise taken by you should not be taken to its logical.
Indeed, Millets, we are only worried about the time frame. There should be a cutoff date for that inclusion or exclusion.
Cut-off date.
And Millets, they have given ample opportunities to file the documents.
Time frame, we cannot decide. It would be the appellate tribunal who
In terms of that, Millet, the last date for nominations, it can't be beyond that.
We are not saying that
Yes.
the appellate tribunal decision, if they are within the last day, may be included. But those which spill over beyond
Yes.
the last day or the days that we are making a cutoff
Exactly.
may not be possible to be included in the supplementary list. However,
The right needs to be established.
their right cannot be washed away forever.
Yes. That's the fundamental thing.
It becomes an extremely oppressive situation.
I've only flagged
in the said communication which have been addressed in due course of time. Next paragraph. There is another communication dated 31st March 2026, which we have received yesterday from Honorable Chief Justice of the High Court. Informing that as on 31st March 2026, till 4:04 p.m., 46,60,135 number of objections have been decided in the entire state against the total pendency of 60,06,675. We are informed that by now the total disposal has closed 47 lakhs. 47 lakh 30,000. 47 lakh 30,000. The DO letter further points out that on 20th March 2026, the Election Commission of India has notified constitution of 1919 appellate tribunals in the state. These appellate tribunals are headed by former Chief Justices, senior judges of the High Court. A team of representatives of the High Court from Election Commission of India and State of West Bengal, thereafter inspected, have visited various buildings in order to find out a suitable application for the appellate tribunals to function. Eventually, Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, National Institute of Water and Sanitation, which is an institute run by the Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation, Ministry of Jal Shakti, Government of India, has been was shortlisted. As the said building was found ready to move accommodation, was found ready to move accommodation consisting of 21 chambers. We are informed by Sri Naidu Learning Council for the Election Commission of India that necessary permission from the Ministry of Jal Shakti has been obtained, and thus
For 8 weeks we obtained. For 8 weeks to begin with.
for a period of initially for a period of 8 weeks, so that the terminals become functional immediately. He further informed that the orientation stroke training to the members stroke presiding judges of the appellate tribunals will be undertaken today during the course of day, so that they are well conversed with the handling of the appeals which have been filed online stroke offline. So that they can conveniently handle the software where dealing with the appeals which have been filed online stroke offline. It goes without saying that the Election Commission of India will either seek further extension from the Ministry of Jal Shakti and or another alternative accommodation shall be identified in consultation with all the parties, in consultation with the parties. We have clarified that the appellate tribunals shall function at Kolkata. Next paragraph. As regard to the issue relating to non-availability of regions को कोमा में करना, regions, as pointed out by Lord Chief Justice in the above mentioned communication, Sri Naidu Learning Council for the Election Commission of India informs that the appellate tribunals will have access to the record, which was which was placed by the parties
Yes.
before the adjudicatory authority, namely the judicial officers. Which that it will be ensured that the members of the appellate tribunal have access to the said record for the purpose of deciding appeals that may be filed, one I, by the persons whose names have been excluded from the voter list, two I, or by the authorities of the Election Commission of India who might be aggrieved by inclusion of certain
Inclusion.
inclusion of the names in the revised in the inclusion of names by the adjudicatory authorities. Next paragraph.
That's
It goes without saying that the appellate tribunals will be the appellate tribunal, or you say in order to clarify. So in order to remove any sorts of doubts, we request the appellate tribunals to have full access to the records which were placed before the records of the judicial reports along with the regions assigned by the judicial officers while adjudicating the objections and decide the appeals that may be filed before them after apprising the parties with such reasons. After apprising the parties with such reasons. The appellate tribunals shall be at liberty to evolve their own procedure in accordance with principles of natural justice, and are requested to adjudicate the appeals that may be filed by the parties after giving them adequate opportunity of being heard. So, however, we request the appellate tribunals not to entertain fresh stroke new documents which were never the subject matter of adjudication before police officers.
That will, if anybody wants to reliable document, scheduled document, that should be considered.
Right. Not to entertain fresh documents unless without verification, without verifying their genuineness and authentication.
Yes, fair enough, fair enough. That's good.
Document is necessary for adjudication of
Fair enough, that's fine.
parties. Of the parties. Next paragraph. The only other issue like by Chief Justice of the High Court is regarding non-payment of honorarium. Along with travel, boarding, and other incidental expenses. So in this regard, Sri Naidu and Senior Counsel for the Election Commission of India has placed on record a communication dated 25th March 2026 addressed to the Chief Electoral Officer West Bengal, directing him to release the necessary payments to the appellate tribunal, to the members of the appellate tribunal, to the staff, etc., and to the staff, etc. So, in order to expedite the issue, we direct the Election Commission of India, Chief Electoral Officer West Bengal, to release the necessary, to make the necessary payment to the judicial officers and members of the appellate tribunal or other allied staff, if any,
Yes.
if any, in accordance with the recommendations made by Honorable Chief Justice of the High Court.
My lords may consider.
The
only
precedents
one
will have
thing
for
is
consideration of the
that
proposed
new
nominees that will be
documents
recorded.
issue may open a Pandora's box. Documents have been filed, they've been scrutinized. If there is any defect, that could be pointed out.
Have to leave it to the discretion of the appellate tribunal.
Appellate tribunal.
That was in fact, restricting the discretion of the appellate tribunal. If, let us say, an unimpeachable will go under Article 227.
That could have been filed minutes when they had been given an opportunity.
This is surely not adversarial.
That's not an issue.
Why should CCI be concerned, Mala?
Yes, the whole process gets derailed.
Including voters.
No. ECI should not be bothered with that.
We only wanted the genuine voters to be there.
Yes,
And of course,
Yeah.
not, we
When
are also want to see that
when
not.
ample opportunity was
genuine
given to
voters
file
are
your
not
document.
excluded.
You
That's
don't
why
find
High
the
Court
document.
Judge, Chief Secretary, all were
No,
excluded.
when ample time was given to file documents, you don't
Yes,
file.
yes.
And now you
The
cry
name of
foul.
a retired judge has been deleted.
Accepted documents which should be allowed to be placed.
Yes,
Investment in excluding people from voting.
very unfortunate.
Genuine voters who have voted.
Yes, that's why 45% is
Hmm.
genuine voters.
We'll see to that
No, why the elections.
when it is appellate tribunal.
they were issued after the last. The tribunal will know what to do.
All the other very chief justices, senior judges.
Election commission have done a very bad justice of the function.
What has been mechanically rejected will not be reopened then.
They will
So that,
Order.
we will leave it to the tribunal to decide.
Yes, my lord, yes,
Discretion, whatever they want.
yes.
That is, only precedence of consideration of the proposed nominees may be recorded, otherwise it will not be done. If it is done at the last moment, it's difficult for them to contest.
That the tribunal will take it into consideration that such document was not submitted earlier and there should be a justification as to why it is being submitted.
The chief justices of High Court, these people cannot. It's not direction.
But when it tells that the new document is to be verified, that
By whom?
by issue of the
It is for
But
them to decide.
in the Indian National Congress nominated a candidate, the Mohtab Sheikh of Farakka constituency.
Please go and how can we grant it? And it would be done, election commission will take care of it.
Within the stipulated.
Yes. Only some precedence to this proposed nominees, that will expedite the procedure.
leave to the tribunal, they will do everything.
But Acharya, how many proposed nominee of a recognized political party is in such a situation?
Maybe not a very big number, not a very big number.
We had 14, all are clear, all clear.
Let it be considered with precedence so that they can be on the fray.
Will assist the Chief Justice and his team to deal with all the logical discrepancies in
With-
constituencies going to
Yes.
poll.
Within the, my lord, we had 14, the 14s have been cleared.
No, maybe Indian National Congress has one.
Yes,
It will-
yes, my lord.
They may have, not very.
Please do.
About not more than 10, not more than 10.
The Chief Justice of the High Court has informed that the pending objections will most likely be adjudicated by 7th April 2026. So keeping the aforesaid date in mind, we approach this matter on 6th April at 4 p.m.
Deeply obliged.
Yes.
Grateful, extremely grateful.
Great.
Deeply
Grateful. Grateful.
My lords, only one sentence. My issue may kindly be recorded.
Your issue is definitely there, sir. You are there. We are also alive. Seven years, under UAPA. in Ranchi, and now in Delhi, full time, 7 years in hospital. Hospital.
But the learned ASG is appearing online. He may be unmuted for item 2.
10 years nearly is spent in custody. 2 orders of the Honorable High Court of Orissa. First, that the trial should end by December 23, and then that it should end by December 24. Have not been complied with. 25 witnesses out of 64 remain. 39 witnesses have taken 9 years.
Are you, madam, we hope that you are aware of the order which eventually we have succeeded in.
No, please, actually, this is what I want to say. If I can hand this over. Between December 2015 and January 2016, on the same allegations and on the same material, prosecutions in 3 different jurisdictions were launched: Delhi, Orissa, and Jharkhand. In Jharkhand, he was acquitted. In Delhi, he was convicted and sentenced to 7.5 years, which he has undergone. On the basis of the same material, there is a continuing prosecution in Orissa. If I can just hand this over.
No, what is on 23rd March of this very person we are dismissed?
No, that is the SLP against the Delhi High Court's conviction and sentence which he has already undergone. But on the same material.
No, we'll make sure that trial is concluded now in terms.
If I can then my lords, let my rejoinder come on record,
Yes.
because I've already filed a rejoinder. It was not
Senior
been.
counsel for the petitioner state that rejoinder has been filed. We will register directly to tag the same with the paper book. And now in terms of our order of constituting the courts which will hear on day-to-day basis, you tell us that within 3 months, why you will not conclude the trial? Post this matter on sources.
This is an ongoing case, so
You filed the registry. We have said so. We take on it.
yes, we filed it because of the holidays. It's not come on
We'll
record.
take on.
So your lordship may give a short date.
Yes. We'll try to do this.
Item 3. My
This guy was
My lords, in item 3, day before yesterday, we moved an adjournment letter in the evening. Since yesterday was evening, it's not come on record.
Oh, who else is there in the family?
My lords, only the wife.
Where are you staying now?
But my lords, right now I'm staying in Madhya Pradesh in a rented apartment. I've been complying with my lord's order.
You can be permitted to visit.
Let me seek instruction. My lords may have it next week.
My lords, they can also, if
Let me verify.
my lords, they want, they can also verify the status.
In
from
fact,
the
there is
info.
one of the matters where medical bail was cancelled only because.
The application seeks more.